So we're here at the revenue stand at the National Ploughing Championships, and I'm delighted to be joined by Alan Foley. And Alan is the head of the dog unit with revenue. Alan, thanks so much for joining us.
No problem.
And can you tell us a little bit about the revenue's dog unit?
Revenue Dog Unit, we have 25 dogs in operation. They're based all around ports, airports and mail centres around the country. Today we actually have two dogs with us here on site. They've been here all week. We have one of our Detector dogs, Billy. He's an English Springer Spaniel. He's trained to detect tobacco and cash. And then we also have then a dog that we operate on behalf of the Department of Agriculture called Casey. He's a Fox Red Labrador and he's trained to detect meat and dairy products coming in from outside the EU.
And how important are these dogs in revenue's work?
They're vital to us because what they can do, in very quick succession, they're able to rule out the majority of passengers there to where they can travel through the country in and out of the airport as quick as possible. These guys are trained to search basically for needles of haystacks, so they will just come straight through relatively quickly. If there's something present, they'll stop and indicate. Everything else they learn to ignore, and they let people travel through.
And do they have much success, Alan?
Very successful, yeah. We've had number of success over the years with all of our dogs. Casey in particular, from an agriculture point of view, he's successful every day of the week. There's always people bringing food in and out of the EU, and Casey is there to help. He'd be working on the baggage belts out the back of the airport, and he's in operation every day.
And tell us about their working life, Alan. How long do these dogs take to train, and how long are they in service for?
So we normally like to get the dogs in from around 1.5 years of age to 2.5. They'll work up until around 8 years of age. They can go on a little longer, but we normally just get them more medically assessed by a vet. We want to make sure that they don't have any type of ailments like hip injuries. So around 8 years of age, we look to try replace the dog. And then the dog, we do have a homing program in place, but we've never got past where the handler wants to keep the dog. The handler always wants to keep and remain the handler for the rest of the dog's life. So we're very lucky in that respect with our handlers that we employ. They're very committed to their role, very dedicated, and they stay with the dog then throughout the rest of the dog's life.
Yeah, and I suppose, look, you see that bond, and that bond is very important, Alan, when these dogs are working on the field or out in airports or wherever we need them to be.
Yeah, they build it up over a time, as the training which they go through. The dog would receive, say, 3 months training beforehand, and then the handler comes in then for 2 months. They'll go through it's done over an 8-week period. They'll start building up. They learn to read the dog's behaviour, and as they're doing that, they start building a sort of inseparable bond. The handler's able to read all different changing behaviours of the dog. The dog actually understands exactly what the handler wants of them, and they're very effective teams. Once they have that bond, they're irreplaceable basically then to us.
Well, it's man's best friend, but they're invaluable to the revenue service. And Alan, thank you so much for telling us about the dog unit and how they're helping to keep us safe and to detect meat and different products that shouldn't be coming into the country. Really appreciate your time. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you.